Alright, what's going on, everyone? In today's video, this will be another collection video for a specific band. The band being Chevalier. They are a traditional heavy metal band from Finland. They're probably my favorite at this point as far as traditional heavy metal after the 80s. Judas Priest will forever hold the number one for my favorite trad heavy metal band, and the number one for my favorite album from that genre, that being Sad Wings of Destiny. But Chevalier is definitely my favorite. They stand out the most to me. This is Destiny Calls. They're full length. These probably aren't going to be in order, these releases, but let's do this anyway. You got Infernal War in the background, which is a pretty dumb thing to play, because it's the polar opposite of what Chevalier is, but hey, it's Infernal War, so I could care less. This is their first full length. They're working on a new one. It might come out this year. I'm super excited. The production's very, it's pretty raw for traditional heavy metal. It's got a lot of reverb on it. It's really it sounds medieval, like the band name, Chevalier. It means knight in French. I love the artwork too. Very medieval themed trad heavy metal band. Sparkly, chrome looking logo, as you could probably expect. But yeah, this is the first thing I heard by them. It's one of those things that it took a while to grow on me, just because Emma, the singer, her vocals at first they didn't sound bad at all, but they were kind of interesting. They were a little loose, a little pinchy, so to speak, here and there. It wasn't like, a Rob Halford or a Bruce Dickinson. They're kind of just wild and loose type vocals, but the more I listened to Chevalier, the more I loved her vocals, and it's super fucking cool. First song, The Amirment, Curse of the Dead Star. Road of Light, As the Clouds Gather, that's like a cool interlude. Stormbringer, that's very catchy.
Stormbringer, hear the thunder roar. Stormbringer, the veil shall not fall.
All these songs have their own identity, and they're very, very memorable, and really good bass playing. It's a very loud, audible bass. It's like Steve Harris's bass, In the Grip of Night, Prelude to the End, A Warrior's Lament. All these are super solid, super memorable stuff. This is definitely my least favorite release out of the catalog. Granted, I have not heard the demos. I've yet to listen to their demo stuff. But this is still some really cool stuff, and their logo has also changed over the years. This is this version with the helmet on it. It's really cool, really, really cool logo. But on to the next release. This next one is a compilation, Dawn of Battle. I love this side. It's not an Obi strip, it's just part of the cover. It's really cool looking. But this is a comp of their first EP, A Call to Arms, which is super, super good. Emma was going crazy with the screams in this one. It was before Call to Arms, and she doesn't do the screams as much. Sorry, not Call to Arms, Destiny Calls. But these screams her screams sound fucking awesome on here. And we'll get to her vocal changes on a later release, but Under the Scepter, that's such a strong opening track. Such great melody writing in this band, and that song specifically. The Sorcerer, The Awakening, the song Chevalier. Pride for Revenge, Defenestration. All of these are so good, super catchy, and Sorcerer especially, it's got just these nice pull-off type riffs. like I said, this is a compilation. It has also, I think, a couple splits on here. It doesn't. Oh, it does say, yeah, a 7-inch split with Legionnaire. I don't think I've heard Legionnaire, but the Chevalier songs for that side are super good. Greed of the Cross, The Messenger, and Wrath of Steel and Curse of the Dead Star, which made it onto the Destiny Calls album. Really, really good song. But all these songs are just have such good dynamics and uniqueness to them. It's super, super cool. And they just have this really like archaic, kind of ancient sound, just a medieval type sound. And they have obviously the medieval imagery, like even like this piece of art right here. It's really, really cool looking. I'm going to show you the gatefold as well because I also really like it. Like this piece, this is the Call to Arms EP artwork, but it's got like all the splits and stuff. This is the other version. It's got like 2 different pieces of art, all the lyrics. Next release, this came out in 2021. It's only 2 songs, it's a 7-inch, but it might be my favorite thing by them ever. These songs are just unbelievable. This is Life and Death, 7-inch. Really cool artwork too, again, keeping up with the medieval theme. Kind of reminds me of Vehemence from France, the black metal band. Cool flails on the back, like triple flails. It's really cool. This Deathstalker and Lifegiver are the 2 songs on here. Deathstalker is my favorite Chevalier song by far. It's just perfection. Again, it's like raw, kind of raw production, a lot of reverb. Drums don't have triggers. It's just super, super cool to listen to. Again, it sounds so kind of cavernous, but not like, it's not like, Funebrarum cavernous or Infestor or anything like that, but it has that vibe about it. It's just, especially with Emma's vocals, they're kind of loose, they're kind of unrestrained, and it just gives it a lot of character that a lot of trad heavy metal bands that I've heard of that came out in the 2010s and whatnot don't really have. Again, from what I've heard, there's probably one out there that's very similar, but Chevalier just does it the best to me. Song Lifegiver is, it's not as good as Deathstalker, but it's up there. It's so good. Yeah, I don't own like a ton of 7-inches, but this is definitely my favorite that I've ever owned so far, because I have a lot to learn. There's so much out there that I don't know about, but this is my favorite 7-inch I own. It's only 2 songs again, but these songs are just so good. Sometimes a 7-inch is all you need to just blow someone away. If the 2 songs are good enough, like sometimes like with albums, there's more potential to have filler songs on there compared to a 7-inch where it's just in and out fast, But yeah, definitely my favorite by Chevalier, Life and Death 7-inch. This is the one that I recommend the most. You can find it on YouTube as well. And there's still some on Hell's Headbangers. I got this from Hell's Headbangers, by the way. Shout out to Hell's. Yeah, this is, if you have a turntable, get this. And now the last thing for Chevalier, the last record, I should say, release. This is their most recent release. Came out in 2022, I believe. This is 3 songs, a 3-song EP on a 12-inch. It could be a 7-inch, but it's on a 12-inch. It's really nice. Ancient Metal Attack. Cool dungeon synth type photo artwork on the front. Love the back art too. This keeping the sort of the same template, but it's a little different. The opening track, Into the Dragon's Lair, that's a total epic. It's got the first riff is everything. It's like total like black metal. It sounds like a black metal riff, but it's traditional heavy metal being sang and played over it. It's just just has such good pacing, and with the lyrics, like each part of the song, it just has such good storytelling, and it's obviously about a knight slaying a dragon, but there's something about just the pacing and the timing of the song with the lyrics and how the song progresses towards the end. And it doesn't really have a solid structure, but that's the most amazing part about it. And the vocals, she does these crazy screams at the end, and there's like a heavy part in the middle, and then it transitions to like a softer part. That's definitely my favorite song on here, Into the Dragon's Lair. The second track is a cover from a pretty kind of obscure British heavy metal band called Hell. It's from their demo, the song Land of the Living Dead. This is the first time I heard Hell. This is a Chevalier cover. I've yet to check them out, but after hearing this song, I'm definitely going to check out Hell when I have the chance. But that song's so good and so catchy. Really good cover. And to side B of the record is one song, just Last One Standing, and it doesn't, like Into the Dragon's Lair, it doesn't have a solid structure, but it's so fun to listen to, so many different parts, especially the vocals. There's a part where the singer, she goes Tim Baker from Sirathongal mode, like just super raspy, super high up there. It comes out of nowhere, and that's like the best part of the song. And the production value on this album and just the way it sounds, it really reminds me of Nocturnal Mortem Lunar Poetry demo. Like it just has that like kind of cold, like wintry feeling about it that I can't really put into words. It really reminds me of like something you'd hear on Lunar Poetry by Nocturnal Mortem, but just traditional heavy metal, just epic fucking song. I'm really curious to see what they'll do on the new album, because these songs are longer than the songs on their other releases, and they just have such cool charisma and character to them, and just there's less reverb on these compared to the production on the old songs, but these songs are just in a league of their own, and it's only, excluding the Hell cover, just 2 songs on a 12-inch. This one also took a while to grow on me for some reason. I revisited it, and the more I listened to it, I just loved it. This is probably one of my most spun records of this year so far, for sure. Only 2 original songs, and I'm just flipping it. I can't believe it. This is also on Hell's Headbangers as well. I got almost all my Chevalier stuff from Hell's. I'm surprised that they still have it. This band is so good, I'm surprised it's not sold out. But not that I'm keeping inventory, it's just I noticed since I visit the site so often. But yeah, this Ancient Metal Attack. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this video. Kept it kind of short, but I'll probably do a video. I may have mentioned it in a previous video, I'm not sure, but I will. I'll probably make a video about my vest and jacket soon since I finish my new vest. I just figured since I'll be trying to go to shows in the summer more often, I'd make a vest because my leather jacket, I'm obviously not going to wear that in 90-degree weather. So yeah, the two jackets I have, it was a labor of love, put a lot of time and money and effort into them, and I figured I'd show them, and I'm really proud of how they turned out. And that will most likely be the next video. If not that, then maybe my disaster collection. Who knows, I might even do a video just talking about metal subculture, like the problems or the stuff I love about it and stuff like that. But anyway, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.